I don't know where to start with this one. Just so much happened so quickly, and to be face to face with the reality of war within a country, it's really difficult to pick where to start from. But if we start in chronological order, Hyakumaru is finding it hard to deal with the ability of hearing. It all seems quite too much for him. Trying to distinguish between the voices or the sounds within the forest, whether it be animals, human voice, he obviously can't really understand because he's been living through instinct thus far. Um, but among the difficulty of hearing different sounds, the next morning he hears a gentle voice, as the old man describes it, and it's this girl singing on a river, and he kind of follows the voice and is soothed by it and quite enjoys it. He's taken care of at this new girl's kind of abode, place where she lives. We see that there are orphans that she lives with and takes care of, the children of war, if you like, that are left without families. So they've kind of come together under Sister Mio, I think it was, and she takes care of them as they do her. And so he comes back to tell the group that he found this path, but there's a demon that's blocking their way for also the kids and Sister Mio to stay in. Like, it would be a nice place that's kind of away from the whole war, a safe place for them to stay. Upon finding this out, Hyakumaru straight away just gets up and leaves. I don't think he quite understands what is being said and talked about, but he just, again, with instinct and intuition, he knows what's going on, so he just automatically moves out there without having properly healed. He goes after the demon, and while they're going on that path, the old man, because he's also blind, he sees the color of the soul, and he sees that there's something kind of different about Hyakumaru's soul, and he points out that they'll need to be careful or they'll need to watch out for Hyakumaru, because he's gaining all these organs back and hearing ability. By the end of the episode, he gains his voice. He's going to gain his eyesight. All these things factor into his character, and so seeing this character change through his, because he's been living from childhood to now through instinct alone. Things were maybe black and white for him, in the sense that seeing through the color of soul, he can distinguish. That's his way of distinguishing. That's his way of how he came about to know the world. But now it's becoming, there's different sides to the picture, right? And I guess he's kind of struggling with that. And so in that, maybe he's picking up, like in this episode, he was more agitated by sounds and kind of very stressed out. And so that is maybe annoying him, and that's turning into something where he needs an outlet to kind of let his rage loose. And so he goes after the demon with maybe more malice than he usually would. And so that's, again, very interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds further down in the story. Concurrently with Hyakumaru going after the demon, we see Mio going out to work. She works with the war, the people that are at war. She says to the children that she goes and serves them food and helps them and stuff. But in reality, again, we're hit with the reality of war, and that she just goes and kind of sells herself to be able to provide for the children she takes care of. And Dororo follows her to help out and sees the reality and is kind of shocked by it, which I was also. It was kind of a very sad scene, very striking scene, but man, this show is just kind of hitting me from all angles that I really don't expect to be kind of taken aback by, but very powerful stuff. Hyakumaru, when fighting the demon, is also helped by the aid of the old man. They take the demon down, but Hyakumaru in the process loses his good leg, the leg that he regained, and he's bleeding like severely, like his limb's gone again. And so again, that was quite shocking as well. Like, our protagonist, we're kind of rooting for him to gain all his organs back in one piece, and in the process, maybe because he acted too quickly, has lost a limb. He regains his voice and is screaming out in agony, and we just cut off there. And man, I'm still kind of shocked by it all. But again, man, this was a great episode. The pacing of the series thus far has been amazing, and there's still so much more to look forward to. Like the reunion that I can barely, like, I can't even put together how it will unfold. But the reunion with Yakimaru and his family, which will eventually happen, his father, his brother, his mother, all characters that um, they're going to have different reactions to Yakimaru coming back, into the fold. Um, Hakimaru's gaining his voice. This will probably help him communicate, which is probably more important than any other organ at this point in time because he can hear. So he's going to be able to reciprocate, hearing and speaking all at once. But man, I just wish this all was at my fingertips right now, so I could just, episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, just watch it all at once. Great episode. Looking forward to the next one. That's all from me for now, though. Minute Wolf, signing out.